today because it's a special day for me. Yesterday we were on live and I told you that today I had a lot going on. So we're not going to have a long live stream today because I still have things to do. But I'm so happy that you are here with me. And in today's live stream, we're actually going to do a live grant search. Today is going to be like that general grant live stream. So I'm going to answer any of your grant questions. We are going to go over what grants are, possibly find a grant that all of us can apply to, no matter what race, gender, ethnic group, or sexuality you are a part of. And also, if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat. Make sure you like the live stream as you are coming in. And if you are watching this live stream after I have already recorded it live, make sure you join us daily around this time frame, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that way you won't miss out on my live streams and you can come and join the conversation. So like the live stream as you are coming in, so that way the YouTube algorithm can push out this good information to all other entrepreneurs who is looking for this type of good information. We are going to do a live grant search and I'm going to do my usual grant spiel. Okay, so thanks so much for coming in. Good morning for you guys. Today is such a great day for me. I've had such a beautiful morning, a morning full of love. All right, I've already been like a fiance, but I'm officially court paper a wife. So yay me. So let's get right into it. Enough about me. Of course, I'm always here for you. My entire business mission is to make sure that you are educated and getting debt-free money to be able to start your business and scale the business that you are currently trying to start or you already have. Okay. So grants. Let's get into it before I start showing y'all some grants that we can apply to together. Okay. It's the month of August, so of course there's always going to be grants for you every month. So I'm going to go over some frequently asked questions as well. All right. Before we get into that, I want to say hey to everybody in the chat. Hey Twin, how are you? Twin Hodge, LA. Hey Jay Brittany, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so happy to have you here. Always blessed to have y'all with me. Okay. All right. So grants. Probably heard me say this once before, but I'm going to say it again just to reassure you. Grants is free money that you don't have to pay back. No repayments, no credit checks, and no personal information needed. You definitely don't need to provide any bank account statements to show proof of payment simply because you don't have to pay a grant back. Most people believe that it's hard and challenging for you to be able to get grants, but it's actually not challenging. I've been able to win millions of dollars in grants. I'm a 71% successful grant writer, and I'm a global grant writer as well. I write grants for people all across the world, okay? And it's not hard for you to be able to get grants. Actually, the challenge for most startups and entrepreneurs is that they actually don't know how to answer these grant questions. The grant applications are going to ask you direct questions to want to know more about your product and service. They want to make sure that they are choosing mission-driven and public impactful type of business. And that's you, friend. Now, there's two types of entrepreneurs out here. I always say this. You got the young Jeezy, the snowmans. You got the ones that like to hustle and chase the bag. And then you have the ones that are mission driven. Me, I like to attract the mission driven type of entrepreneurs because we have a lot of opportunities we can go for, especially grants, and we're able to be impactful in our community or just to the general public. Okay. So if you just a hustler trying to make some money, that's all you, no judgment here, right? But the grants is not for that type of entrepreneur. And they are able to identify if you are just applying for the grant only for your personal use, or if you are applying to the grant because you are mission driven and you want to do something very publicly impactful, right? So they'll ask questions like, what's your business type? What's your business mission? Who are your customers? What is your customer's problem? How are you solving their problems, right? And so in order for you to answer those questions effectively, professionally, and detailed and easily, having a business plan, a pitch deck, and a 90-second pitch video are three key documents that you can have and gather before you apply grants to help you out with answering those grant applications. Also, in 2025, I've noticed a lot of these grants at the beginning of the year and towards the end of the year, they are actually requesting that you upload what's called a business pitch deck inside of your application before you decide to submit it. So let's talk about it. A business plan. Business plan is something more than just your execution strategy that you would write down on a legal pad or like a small proposal, right? And it's not a capability statement. A capability statement It's something different. It's just really talking about your achievements and your goals and what you plan to reach. But a capability statement, a proposal, and a business plan are all three totally different documents. Now, the business plan that I'm talking about is a full document, at least 10 pages, that dives deeper into what your business product and service is, who your client type is, who's your competitors, what's your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. If y'all know that four letter acronym, that's the SWOT analysis. What are your risk factors when you are getting into your starting your business, right? Or with you scaling your business? How much funding are you requesting? And how are you actually going to use this money? That is a thorough, detailed professional business plan. Now, there's more key components that go inside the business plan. However, I just named a few. So you need to have a thorough business plan because having that business plan is going to allow you to refer back to it, possibly copy and paste out of it and put inside of your grant answers, you understand, or grant questions. So the business plan is going to help you. It's going to serve as an answer key for when you are submitting grant applications. So for those of you who are saying, oh, it's hard to get to win a grant, honestly, grants are competitive, okay? Just like how you are going for loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, it depends on the mindset that you have for it. Now, if you might have a mindset saying, well, no, going for loans, lines of credit, and credit cards is not competitive simply because all you need to have is A, B, C, and D, where you are actually getting that wrong. Loan opportunities are just as competitive for grants as well, especially when there's no diverse equity inclusion opportunities right now in the United States. It's even harder now to get a loan opportunity as a startup and small business owner, especially a Black business owner or an underserved, underrepresented than it ever was back in the day. All right. And back in the day is like 5 years ago. So I want to reassure you that is the same exact level of competition, even when you are going for traditional lending, like loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, and also when you are going for grant funding. All you have to do with grants is literally show up and show out for your business. Simply explain to them what is your product and service and why are you actually so compassionate about problem solving this particular problem. When you provide a product and service, you are actually not selling the product and selling the service. What you are selling is results. So you need to talk about how your results is going to solve a problem. And that's that's the simplest way I can put it when we're talking about answering grant questions. So business plan, you need to have a business plan that's going to help you serve as an answer key when you are submitting grant applications. The second thing is called a business pitch deck. Okay, hold on, friend. PITCH, friend. I don't because I'm a Christian. Not on here. Okay. P as in Paul, ITCH. Business pitch deck. A business pitch deck is literally a PowerPoint presentation of your business plan. All of the key components that you have in your business plan, you're actually going to have in this slideshow, and you are going to present this pitch deck to either a loan officer, an investor, or even a grantor who wants to give you money so you can start your business and scale it. So you will go through and review these slides, and you will say, "This is, my company is ABC Company, cleaning company. What we do is we provide a eco-friendly cleaning solution or whatever the case may be. And then our client types are like A, B, and C. And our clients, their main problems is whatever it is. And our solution is that we provide this, right? And then you can talk more about, what you plan to do, right? So if we were awarded, let's say $200,000 in funding, we'll be able to be impactful to the community by providing and doing all of these things. And you can provide them with a business timeline. The pitch deck is that aesthetically appealing piece. You need to have pictures of your product and service and all that good stuff, okay? Excuse me. So that's that visual piece, that you would use to pitch, all right? There you go. So business pitch deck. If you do not have a business pitch deck or a business plan, I write them, but you can also use artificial intelligence, friend. It ain't nothing just to talk to the artificial intelligence. You don't even have to type it out. Just tell ChatGPT, develop me a business plan for my company that I decided to develop. My company is ABC Company, and we specialize in whatever it is. ChatGPT will give you a full business plan. You copy it and you paste it into Google Docs. There you go. Business plan is done. Now, you can do that, And then also, I think ChatGPT can also help you develop your business pitch deck as well. All right. So you do have that option of doing it. But it's very important that you are vigilant on understanding. Vigilance means being aware. You are aware of what ChatGPT is spitting out, and that you need to make sure that you are, you know, that it's correct, right? That you agree, you are in agreement of what the ChatGPT prompt or what is spitting out to you. Okay, the business plan it creates for you. All right, so 90-second pitch video. You can also use ChatGPT to help you develop your pitch script as well. All right. Your 90-second pitch video is going to be that video content piece that you need to record with on using the backside camera of your phone, so you can talk about your business, show us your product and service, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so you need to have these three key things: a business plan, a pitch deck, and a 90-second pitch video, simply because it's going to help you be properly prepared. The number one reason why startups don't get these grant opportunities is simply because they're not prepared. And it's also the mindset behind that particular individual. Procrastination is killing them, or they just simply are prioritizing other things that don't even have nothing to do with their business. They love doing busy work and they like the fantasy of owning a business, but they actually do not want to be in the business and work in it at all, simply because they don't want to take on responsibility and accountability for any of their actions. You are not that person. I'm here to tell you that you are worthy. You're worthy of having a successful company. You're worthy of experiencing financial freedom. You are worthy of building generational wealth for your family and your community. You are worthy of being able to provide a solution to your community as well. You are worthy of all of that. So anything that is stopping you from being able to anything that is stopping you from being able to prioritize your business, and you are just doing a lot of busy work, I'm here to tell you, stop doing busy work and let's focus on what is going to drive profits. A lot of you all are like creating, most likely not y'all, because that's not my audience. Y'all don't do stuff like this. But if you have been doing it, simply because you have been seeing people talk about, oh, you can get funding as a startup in a small business. It's easier to get funding for a startup. And they're talking about loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. I want to reassure you that those opportunities are for seasoned business owners that have good credit and assets. They have to have built a relationship or have some sort of banking relationship. You understand? So I want you to be reassured in that. If you are a startup and you've never even opened up a business bank account, or you did and you haven't been putting money into that business bank account, then you have not developed a business banking relationship. So how are they to know that you are able to handle even $15,000 if you don't even have a banking relationship showing that you have input about that amount, or a little bit more than that amount, into your business bank account? It's very important that you kind of think forward and don't, have any feelings or emotions attached to your decisions, especially when you're talking about starting a business and becoming an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship, the E in entrepreneurship does not stand for emotions or emotional. It is the it takes a person that has grit and determination, perseverance, consistency, and discipline to be able to have a successful company. And of course, prayer. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. So, in order for you to be a strong entrepreneur, it's very important that you prioritize your work, you prioritize things that will help bring you money to your business, and then allow yourself to start building banking relationships and also see what other networking opportunities that you can get. All right, so for grants, you need to have a business plan, a pitch deck, and a 90-second pitch video. All right, so I said I wouldn't be on here for too long, because if you guys don't know, for those of you who just got on, I just got married, so I have things I have to do. That's why I have makeup on and stuff like that. So today is a really great day for me. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep on moving forward, okay? Uh let me see report. Okay, so hold on one second, y'all. We gotta clean up these scam likely comments. If I don't report them, then YouTube's gonna think something otherwise. And let me tell you something. I have this 6-year YouTube channel. I have had this for too long. All right, yes. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. Hey, from Panama City, Florida. Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Twin says, so this work with trucking as well. Absolutely. You're appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, beloved. I needed to hear this. Hey, Dennis, thank you so much for coming in. So, what I need to do for you to get me on the correct track to better myself? Well, if you want to, Twin Hodge LA, you have the opportunity of doing a business coaching call with me. It's $50 and it's a 45-minute consultation. You can always click the link that's in the description, or I can go ahead and put my number in the chat. You can text hashtag grants, and you can always book a one-on-one consultation. This 45-minute consultation, which is a Zoom call, will allow me to help you get grant ready. And also, we will create an execution strategy, which are some business steps, organize the steps that will help you start being prosperous and start generating revenue right now. So many people believe that they need to have funding right now, but sometimes we just need to pivot. You understand? We might just need to pivot and add some more, do what's called add-ons, right? So add on another product or service that we can sell right now that is low cost in investing, so we can start generating profits and stacking the money in our business bank accounts. Yes, you can do that. I had a conversation with one of our amazing subscribers the other day, and she actually owns a trucking company. She's had her trucking company like right at the pinnacle of COVID. And she opened her trucking company with her husband. But things, kind of went south. So she had to make herself the sole owner of her trucking company. Right now, her truck is sitting because she needs funding or she needs money to be able to really get it started. However, what we did was we came up with another gig opportunity that she can do that's still in her same industry that will drive in profits right now, so she can start saving money, build a banking relationship, and then she can go back to the bank and ask for higher funding limits, right? So she has an extra vehicle, like a small car, whatever the case may be. So what we said was, hey, let's do medical courier services with this car. Let's see what are the licenses or what are the regulatory licenses and things like that you need to have in order to be a medical courier service. Well, it doesn't take much. It's low cost to invest. And also, we found that the way that you do medical courier services is no different from doing DoorDash and Uber, where you are actually a contractor. So she's not only doing medical courier services, but she's also doing DoorDash and Uber at night with her car. And she's hired her son and her son's friend, providing them with jobs so they can run the car even when she's like busy doing her other work or her other business, which is being a caregiver. Yes, she took on the opportunities of being a caregiver, which is something she did back in the day. And now she does caregiving, home health aid for, those who need help with their day to day, lively duties. So she picked up these extra gigs, right? So that way she can be able to start building the banking relationship with her business bank under her trucking business name. So when that money starts piling up, she can say, hey, I've been with you guys for at least 6 months, right? And I would love for you to see what kind of opportunities that you can give me right now, because I actually have a truck that's sitting. And the reason why it's sitting is because I need X amount of thousands of dollars so I can fix it and get it back on the road. Once I get it on the road, I'll be able to generate $100,000 in a month, whatever the case may be, by doing over the road services. I already have a driver. It's just the truck has been sitting simply because it needs fixing. The reason why we didn't have money in our bank account or in our savings account is because we suffered through COVID and also economic changes. So at this moment, what we've been doing to persevere is that we've used one of our extra cars to an extra car that I had to be able to what is it DoorDash and delivery and all that good stuff. You understand? Yes. So doing that allows her to build a banking relationship, and we're doing it now as we speak, right? I'm helping her out with that now as we speak. So I'm so happy that you did come and ask me that question, especially talking about trucking, because people who are in like trucking and things like that, I have helped you guys out a lot. I myself, I had two semi trucks in my past relationship, and things went kind of south. The worst case scenario happened. I sold the trucks though and got out of that business because trucking is not a easy business. It takes real perseverance and discipline to get through that type of industry. But yes, I will be more than happy to help you out. So um, let me put my number in the chat so you can text hashtag grants to 855-731-1487. All right, there you go. There you go. And I just pinned it in there too. So you can text me or you can simply visit the description in the video. I'm sorry, in the live stream, and then you should be able to access my website. My website has like everything that you need. I know some of y'all are seeing some of these scam likely comments in here, but y'all know what's real. Okay, I've been doing this for 6 years. Also, my website has all of my video testimonials of all of my people who have actually said some really great things. I have over 200 testimonials that will tell you like how long I've been doing this. I've been writing grants and business development coaching for 10 years. And I'm so happy to have you in the chat, friend. Okay. Don't worry, you guys. It's uh like spam bots. Okay. Let's see. Love your energy. Thank you, Leonard or Leonard. Leonard or Leonard, but thank you so much. Love your energy too, friend. I will be joining the grant of 25K with you. Yay, Dennis. Okay, awesome. Hello, Shelby and others just came in late. However, God was for me. Okay, awesome. Hey, Jasmine. Let me see. Um, okay, awesome. Your brilliance personified. Thank you so much. All right, so grants, free money that you can get, no credit checks, no personal information needed. You understand that? You need a business plan, a pitch deck, and a 90-second pitch video. All right. All of that. I can help you out with all of those things. If you want me to write your business plan and pitch deck for you, it's $300. If not, you can use ChatGPT. Okay. And you can always email it to me, and I don't mind giving you some pointers and letting you know if it's good enough for grants. Okay. So I'm always here to help you. That's my entire mission. Okay. So I use the website grantwatch.com. That's grantwatch.com. Grantwatch.com. Okay. Grantwatch.com is like a $45, $50 a month subscription, or you can pay $20 a week or whatever have you. But I love that website. It's really good for when you are looking for grants. There's thousands of grants in there that you can use. Even if you're looking for like Pell Grants for school, this is like the perfect grant search engine thus far in 2025 that I have been using for the last like 3 years. So grantwatch.com. And then what else? And Hello Skip. Hello Skip is a blue and white app. It's free. You can download it on your phone. And that also, I want to talk about Hello Skip. Okay. So I want to show y'all something on Hello Skip as well, but just give me a moment. I'm going to pull it up here because I've also been receiving this frequently asked question too. A lot of you guys have been signing up for Hello Skip using my invite code Superior Shelby, and I thank you so much. If you have not signed up for Hello Skip, all you have to do is visit helloskip.com. I'm going to show you Hello Skip in just a minute here. And I'm also going to show you how you can get around still applying to grants without having to pay for the Skip Plus membership. Okay. All right. So let me show you something because I've been getting this frequently asked question and I'm like, okay, hold on. My people's, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I need to make sure y'all understand what's going on. So let me, hold on 1 second, man. Let me clean this up for you. Okay, so Hello Skip. So this is the Hello Skip website. Okay, you can visit helloskip.com. All right, so you can just simply go to the dashboard once you sign yourself up, and you'll see all of these amazing grants that you can apply to. Okay, they even have like a thing that comes up. You can see all of these amazing grants you can apply to. Now, some of y'all are going to this grant right here, the Skip $10,000 grant. As you can see, it says limited. Sorry, it says limited applications. Okay, limited applications. Limited, when you go to helloskip.com and it shows you limited applications when it has that green right there, that means in order for you to be able to submit for this particular grant opportunity, you must be a Hello Skip Plus member. Okay. If you are not a Hello Skip Plus member, and that is when you have to sign up for this. Okay. Hello Skip Plus is you can get a 7-day free trial. And it is $30 a month or whatever. No, what do you mean? I didn't eat any. Wait. Okay, so sorry, y'all. My husband came in. Okay, so $30 or $14 a month, whichever one you want to do. This is billed annually, but you would have to sign up for this in order for you to have access to submit this particular grant application. Okay, I wanted to reassure y'all with that. But nevertheless, there are other grants in here. Thank you so much, Twin Hodge. Okay, I'll text you back in just a short minute with my link so you can book a consultation with me. Okay, friend. Nevertheless, all right, I wanted us to go over the 50K Chase um, grant, so we'll go over this one in a minute. But there's other grants that you can apply to. Okay, all right, so let's go over it really quick. This is a $50,000 grant that you can apply to. All right, so it's called, I think it's CHASM or CHASM. $50,000 grant to support women entrepreneurs and those building businesses that advance equity for women. So this is a women entrepreneur grant. So this is for all my ladies. 10 to 15 minutes application. You must be 18 years or older. You have to be based in the United States. You must be building a for-profit business. Must be in the early to mid stages of your business growth. So yes, you can be a startup. Must have a clear plan for how you use a 50,000. You must identify as an entrepreneur and the founder or co-founder of the business. You must be a woman. Okay, so you can simply apply to this particular grant. Now you can use Hello Skip, or you can go directly to the site as well and apply. So I'll click on application. This is the application through Hello Skip. For me personally, for these type of high ticket grants, I like to go directly to the source. Let me see. I like to go directly to the actual application. I guess they no longer they used to put the actual so this is what I do. I'm showing you what I do. I'll copy the name, the title of the grant, and I'll paste it into Google. And then yeah, it should give me the actual grant, okay, that I want to apply to. Now you can use Hello Skip to submit the grant application, but for me, for $50,000 for something so like high ticket, I would rather apply to it directly on the website. Okay. Yes, when you see an email thing come up, you definitely want to put in your email so that way you can receive emails from them. All right, so this is it. Yeah, all right, it's for women. 50K is up for grabs in August. The new VC Resource Hub, really cool. You have all these really great opportunities. Probably I might just go over this one again tomorrow, if you ladies will, so we can go over this one again tomorrow. But I really wanted to show you guys Hello Skip and just reassure you on how Hello Skip works, so that way you won't be confused. Don't forget the 20K Intuit QuickBooks and Mailchimp Small Business Hero Grant. That's still going on. They extended it until November 15th. So you can, nominate your favorite small business or nominate yourself, either way. Galaxy Grant is a micro grant for $2,900, so you can still go for this one. And the She's Connected AT&T grant for 50K that ends on October 1st, so don't forget about that one as well. Okay. All right. So Hello Skip, that is the website that you can use to find grants and to apply to grants as well. All right, so that's a really good one that I like to use. What questions do we have? Because I've been answering I want to answer some frequently asked questions. Any questions that you guys might have about how to search and apply to grants? What have you been experiencing? Have you been like submitting grant applications, and what is your experience like right now? I want you guys to like let me know because I want to help you out when you are submitting grant applications. So let me know. Let me know something. Let me know in the chat. What grants have you submitted and what questions do you have regarding submitting the grants? Reaching out, there is no need to look okay. Okay. What questions do y'all have? I'm texting some of y'all back. Okay. All right. So I've responded to everybody. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so no questions. Y'all don't have questions? This is really good. Just me says, please mention about the Friday meetup. Yes. So Friday, we are going to have a class. We are going to apply to the $25,000 Distill grant together. We're going to go over it thoroughly, and then we're going to apply to it, submit the application together on Zoom. This is the perfect place for you to be able to ask questions and to get reassurance as well. Okay. Um, I text you. I have to go to work. Yes. Where are you going today? You're looking good. Thank you so much, just me. So I literally just came from my marriage. I got married at court today. I didn't wear this. I wore a nice white gown. So that's why I'm looking nice and pretty. It's a very special day for me. I'm officially a wife. So y'all know I used to wear this ring. Now I have this ring, right? She's a wife. She's a wife. So yeah, I'm so happy. Like it's just like a blissful day for me. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Shauna. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jasmine. So yeah, that's why I was like, I can't be on live for too long today because, like, I was like, I gotta come see how mission driven I am and discipline. This is what discipline does because it's like it will eat me up. It will eat me up if I don't get on here. So I give myself grace on those days where I'm like sick or I'm fasting and I really don't have like the energy to do it. But because I know I have the energy to do it and I have a 3 hour window right now before I go and like have a good time and celebrate with my friends here. And they're like doing this whole like nice setup thing for me or whatever. One of my friends owns like a really, really nice restaurant here. So yeah. so um so while I have a 3 hour window, I was like, okay, let me come do my live stream. I'm going to take a little rest, refreshing up, and then go back out. All right. So yeah, let me respond to y'all. Y'all are texting. What are the steps after applying for a grant? Should you apply for more than one grant? Can you have can you have too much grant money? No. Actually, you should consistently apply. Grants are like, think of it like lotto tickets or scratch offs, right? The person that goes inside a corner store or gas station and buys a scratch off all the time, they have a higher chance at winning one on one of the lotto tickets or scratch offs because they're consistently applying. Now, that doesn't mean the day that you go in there and you buy a scratch off, you're going to win $25,000 just right then and there. No, sometimes it takes consistency. So it's competitive, and that's how grants work. So think of it like that. Think of it like that. All right. And let's see. This is discipline and scheduling your work hours. Yes, right? Listen, you've been paying attention. You have been paying attention. That's what I like. It makes me feel good because it's like you guys are listening, and that shows me that you're listening. That shows that this is why I should continue to show up, because you know what I mean. It's always something that I can be saying to you that can really convict you and start to make change your way of thinking and really build that business mindset, business acumen is what they call it, or characteristics, so you can be a successful startup and successful small business owner. Okay. So yes, this is discipline. This is scheduling time. Like I said, I have a 3 hour window. So I said, let me get to my people. Let me make sure they're good. Let me reassure them on how grants work. Let me answer any frequently asked questions. I didn't prepare like a full live coaching today simply because, you know what I mean? Like it is my wedding day. So I was like, let me just come here, show face. I'm not abandoning y'all. I love y'all so much. And yeah, okay. Beloved says, I haven't applied for any grants yet. I have a solo residential cleaning business, just started a few months ago. I'm learning what's needed to win grants. Gonna work on my 90-second video today and text you. Yeah, absolutely. Text me. Book a consultation with me. Let's go over your business plan, your pitch deck, and your 90-second pitch video, all on a 45-minute Zoom call. It is $50, but it's worth it. That way I can give you some pointers. And also that way I can just make sure that you are on the right track. You understand? So, yes. Um, I have to just implement what you have taught. Thanks. Of course. Yes, yes. Execution is everything. Congratulations on your marriage. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you, Ashioma Isu. Thank you so much, friend. Yes, yes, of course, of course. Yes, of course. All right, so I feel like we have said enough, right? Is there any other last minute questions? I went over the frequently asked question about Hello Skip. Keep in mind when you are applying to specifically the Skip $10,000 grant and it says limited application, that means you have to be a Skip Plus member. It's $20 a month, or you can just exit out, right? And just apply to all the other grants inside of the Hello Skip platform. Okay, so you don't have to worry about none of that. Because Hello Skip ultimately is free. What else? What else we gotta say today? Yeah, you all know the regular grant spiel. I use Grant Watch, Hello Skip, have a business plan, pitch deck, 90-second pitch video. Grants is free money that you don't have to pay back. You already know. And you can reach out to me if you want to have a one-on-one consultation with me, which I highly recommend. So that way I really do ask probing questions. Hey Deja, welcome into the chat. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, friend. Yeah, enough said. Go enjoy your special day. Thanks for your dedication. Thank you so much, Shauna. Isn't it there two sites you usually give out information to? Yeah, so Hello Skip and grantwatch.com. Okay, Hello Skip and grantwatch.com. Okay. Yes, you look beautiful this morning. Thank you so much. It's my wedding day. So, my wedding day, I actually the cake, like, look, I even got some cake. I got some cake, and my husband literally ate probably literally half of my cake. That's why he came in here like, did you only get one cake? Like, yes. Oh, it's very good. Sweet. Thank you, Mom. And does probing on task, and why haven't you done it yet? Yeah. So probing question. In the consultations, when we have a one-on-one consult, this is why it's very like worth the $50, right? Everybody who pays the $50 and we hop on a 45-minute Zoom call, they all say this has been the best $50 I've ever spent in my life. They all say something around that to that effect. The reason why is because I'm going to help you dive deeper and have a deeper way of thinking about things. So usually when you first come on a consultation, you guys have actually seen me live on YouTube do a consultation, so you pretty much know how this works. But I ask you questions. Tell me about your product and service. Tell me about your business. Why do you believe that you need, capital and funding and stuff? Okay, so then I come up with a strategy, and this is literally God's gift to me. I come up with a strategy like, okay, have you ever done something like this? And then in most cases, it's like, no, I didn't think about doing this. I can say, then I'll give you the whole rundown. Well, you can do this, and this, which will bring this outcome. And you'll be impactful in this way, and you'll still be mission driven. You'll be saving money. You'll be building relationships, and you'll be able to, have the money over time to be able to invest into what you're trying to go for. Because at the end of the day, you still have to thank you so much, beloved, for the flower, for sending me a gift. I really appreciate it. Y'all know you can send like tips and stuff and all that good stuff to YouTube, but I usually don't be promoting that because I ain't trying to. I get on here not to try to take your money at all. I just try to help out, right? But you do have that option. So thank you so much for sending me a flower. So so I asked those probing questions because I want to understand what is the mindset behind you developing your company. And then in most cases, what I do is I break down that mindset into the and put them in like organized components, and I give you the necessary execution steps, so things that you should do, so that way you can follow those steps and start generating revenue. See, if you are a what's called a resourceful entrepreneur, you have a higher chance at approvals with any funding opportunity you're going for. Being a resourceful entrepreneur is going to be that number one key to being able to help you get funding in all funding opportunities and instruments. That's traditional lending like loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, grants, investment capital, accelerator programs, incubators, and whatever have you, sponsorships, donations. Imagine being able to run a nonprofit organization where you are actually helping those and you're feeding the homeless. But instead, you haven't received any donations or sponsorships. But what you've been doing is you've been actually, telling people in the neighborhood, in your local neighborhood, let's say 5 blocks within your neighborhood, or you might stay in one of those, compounds, right? Uh, compounds meaning like housing communities. There you go. You might live in a housing community, and then you can send your kids or just go door to door and whatever they have that they are, willing to offer, and you can bring your kids along with you. Y'all can have a wagon. You understand? And whatever your neighbors are willing to give, it can be a couple of eggs, a loaf of bread, some bananas that's about to go bad, whatever have you, right? You can collect all this food from your neighborhood and then set up shop somewhere with a nice tent, at the beginning or at the entrance of your housing community, and you can start feeding the homeless, right? And that is you being resourceful. You didn't spend money, you just simply took out time from your day, or probably on the weekends, and you went around the neighborhood to collect food from people that are willing to donate. And you got to have a positive and optimistic mindset about it. You got to not think, oh, ain't nobody gonna give out their food, food is expensive, this and that. But let me tell you something about Christians, believers. We know the importance of what's called Thanksgiving. You understand? So, you know what I mean? And when you start going for donations and things like that, you can put in your pitch deck, business plan, in your 90-second pitch video. 90-second pitch video can literally be some content with you and your kids trucking on, like carrying on a wagon, going door to door, collecting food, and showing how resourceful you've been, and explaining the reasons for why having a $10,000 nonprofit grant opportunity would help you be able to set up in a designated location, and also be able to help you give out more food and more qualified food, or whatever, healthier food, or possibly produce meals at this point. But you started from somewhere. So the 45-minute consultation is going to allow me to help you start from somewhere. You understand? It's going to allow me to help you start from somewhere, start generating revenue now, and showing how resourceful you are, so that way you can be able to start getting approved for those opportunities that you are worthy of, friend. Okay, cool. What other questions we got? She Rose B Mobile says, okay, the beat cute. Thank you, friend. Today's my wedding day, so thank you so much. Let's see. Rise and shine, my good sis. Hi, Lakeisha. Welcome in. Long time no see. Yes. So that's why the $50 consultation is worth it. All right. It's so worth it. It's a coaching call. It's also a call to help you get like funding ready, pretty much. So yeah. You know what I mean? Don't sleep on it. Simone says, thank you for this information. Thank you so much, Simone, for joining, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Glory be to God. You know what I mean? It's all God for sure. You look utterly gorgeous. Thank you so much, Dennis. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, because I feel stuck. I'm calling in today. Lakeisha, let's do it. Let's do it, friend. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm here, especially if you are stuck. I will help organize those what you have in your mind, and then I'll tell you what is realistic, what will work, and what will help generate revenue right now. So many of you all have some really big hopes and dreams and fantasies of your business, but it's very important to start somewhere small and then gradually go there. The small wins create big results. Small wins create big results. Small wins create big results. Okay, remember that. Does the pitch deck have to be just 90 seconds? It's best that it's just 90 seconds, friend. 90 seconds, 3 minutes. Yeah, 90 seconds to 3 minutes. The reason why, because the pitch is really supposed to be something you're supposed to say in within 90 seconds. And if you can say it directly, clearly, and professionally, then you have, like, if you can say your pitch professionally, directly, and clearly, right? Then, and compassionate. So clear, compassionate, concise. I used to say that a lot. But if you can say your 90-second pitch video in 90 seconds, you're good. Because people don't have a long attention span. You understand? So like the first 5 seconds is like your hook. And then you got like literally 85 seconds left to literally not only hook, but reel it in. You understand? So yeah. Congratulations on your unity. May God bless your union. So happy for you. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. Do you utilize some of your shea butter? Yeah, I do. Well, so my soap, I haven't been using my soap, which is why y'all can probably see it's kind of coming back. I haven't been out to go and help like produce more of it. I've been really busy these days, and also wedding planning, right? So, but yeah, I do. Usually I do, but I haven't found a way to really get it to the U.S. in the most cost-effective way. Yeah. So tariffs, direct, clear, and passionate. What's the last? Yeah, direct, clear, passionate, and professionally. Right. You want to use professional keywords. Okay. All right, y'all. I've been on here for over 45 minutes. I love you so much. Usually we're on here for an hour. I'm going to let you guys go. Same time tomorrow, friend. Don't get used to this face with makeup because y'all know I don't be wearing makeup. Okay. But today is my wedding day. So that's what's going on. Tomorrow we'll be back on regular schedule programming. Okay. We'll be back on regular schedule programming. I don't know. I don't know what is on my spirit that we can talk about tomorrow for tomorrow's class. So tomorrow's Thursday. What should we talk about? Oh, you know what? I actually just uploaded a video. If you are my channel member, I just uploaded a video on how to create your pitch video. So if you are my channel member, you have access to that video right now. It's on my YouTube. If you are not a channel member, then Sunday it will be out for you. Okay. Simone says help for nonprofits. What kind of help do you need, Simone? You can always text me and I can always like send you my booking link so we can schedule a time to talk more about how I can assist your nonprofit. Help you get some donations, sponsorships, and grants. Honey, yes, we need more of this. LOL, this is a look. Thank you so much. Okay, maybe I might just continue. If y'all like it, the makeup and stuff, then okay, cool. I don't mind doing makeup every day. It's just I thought y'all wanted somebody who was just like, naturally real. A youth program. Okay. So yeah, a youth program, absolutely. Tell me more. How can I help? How can I help you as a small business development coach, as a grant writer? How can I help? How can I be of assistance? Simone. I am on the same page with Simone, nonprofit. Yes. So how can I help? Nonprofits definitely get grants. It's the same thing. You guys need to create your own timeline of how you're going to utilize the money. So different from a startup. Yes. I'm gonna give you time to write. I see some of y'all are texting me. I'm texting y'all back. So make sure you book a consultation. It's $50, it's 45 minutes, it's so worth it. So that way I can help you through what you need help on as far as in building your company or your nonprofit. Tomorrow, Jordan. Okay. So I'm restarting my program. I need help making sure that I am grant qualified. Absolutely. So Simone, you can text my number, hashtag grants, to 855-731-1487. I pinned my number in the chat. It should be at the bottom of the phone. If you're watching me on your phone or something. And or you can visit the description of my YouTube live stream. You click the description and you should be able to access my direct booking link. It's in the description, okay? Of course, it's my pleasure. What else are y'all saying? Are there any differences with regular businesses versus nonprofits? I know about the different regulations. Are there specific grants? Yeah, there are specific grants. There are grants only for entrepreneurs, and then there's grants only for nonprofits. You understand? So, yeah, that will be the difference. But as far as in being prepared for it, you still need to have a business plan or a project plan. If you are a nonprofit, a project plan, a pitch deck, and a 90-second pitch video. You still need all of those things. Mhm. So I'm updating the description with the grant that we went over. I know, I don't want that. Okay, and here's the link. So I'll put the link in the description too. So just in case, if you are a woman entrepreneur, you can go ahead and apply to the 50K CHASM grant. Maybe do y'all want to apply to that grant together in a Zoom call? It's $20. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Yes, you do. Do you have a video speaking about nonprofits? No, I don't actually, because I'm a small business development coach, so I don't really I'm not well versed in nonprofits. I just know the basics and what you need to have regarding grants. I don't have a video about nonprofits or anything like that on my YouTube channel. I like helping small business owners and medium enterprises and startups. Like that's where I'm like my training is in. You understand? So not really so much in nonprofits, but I understand and I comprehend the steps. I get it, but I haven't had and I've also had the experience in helping nonprofits get grants. So I only have the experience regarding being properly prepared for grants, but not really so much as in like how to like perfect like that whole entire setup, who to reach out to, all this. I don't have all that information. I'm sorry, friend. All right, so let me let you guys go for the day. I really do appreciate you joining me. I have to go. All right. And I love you so much. I'll see you same time tomorrow, friend. Same time tomorrow, friend. Same time tomorrow, friend. Okay, I might just go ahead on and dress it up for you again tomorrow. Okay. She's a wife, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of my lovely day of full day of love. Um, thanks so much for sharing your time with me and sharing this special day with me on live today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Stay blessed. Bye bye for now.